What are the key success factors in business? I'm going to tell you the 3 primary things that define success, and they might not be what you think. As entrepreneurs and business owners, we know that if we have a clear plan, anything becomes possible. And if you can have a clear plan, a clear process to create that plan, and a way to create clarity with your partner or spouse, you can drive to amazing heights. All right, so I love that you're even considering looking at this and trying to define what success looks like. You have to know where you're going if you're ever going to get there. I started my first of 16 companies when I was 19. I have built them, bought them, sold them, and wrecked a couple. And I've helped hundreds and hundreds of people around the world build successful businesses. And success may be in a little bit different way than you think. So when it comes to defining success, I think the most important piece is for you to define what does success look like for your life as a whole. And I have a purpose in this. I'm going to tell you the 3 specific things that matter in this. But first off, when it comes to success, what does your ideal life look like? The reason I push for this is that more often than not, people go out and build businesses and try and get their life to integrate within their business, instead of building their life and defining this is what an amazing life would look like. What kind of business could I build that fits within this? So when we start with this, I'm going to suggest, and you're welcome to go to our website. You can go to aspiringsolopreneur.com. Doesn't cost anything, and you can download a tool. It takes about 6 minutes to go through, and it'll give you immediate results. And it's going to give you these 4 quadrants of a holistic, healthy, integrated life. It has your relationships, which are going to be your partner, your family, and your friends. It has your health, your spiritual, your mental, and your physical, your professional, your environment, your comp, and your job satisfaction, your resources, your time, your talent, your treasure. To me, when you define what success, what does amazing look like for you on your terms, not according to anybody else, not according to the wine commercials or scarcity mindsets of parents or peers, this is the first step. When you define this, and candidly, when you can live life to that format, you win. So let's give a couple of examples. Let's say that you are a Goldman Sachs person and you really want to make a lot of money. And money's super, super important. And you're okay if it maybe is at the expense of some family or even your health, but you're all right with that. You just want to go make a boatload of cash. I think if you put the intention behind that, you can do that in a very, very solid way. But you have to be clear with what that intent is early and what success looks like for your life. Now, on the flip side, I've worked with a lot of younger millennials and Zs lately, and it's fascinating to me how most of the younger generation, this is a little stereotypical, but it seems fairly accurate, is more interested in a quality lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle, great relationships, and some decent cash, but not necessarily the only thing. Now, here's the secret. When you focus on your life in an integrated way, everything falls into place. So the 3 primary things when you're looking at what the key success factors are your time, your treasure, and how much you're enjoying what you do. So time is our most valued asset, no matter what anybody says, and it's probably the one we ignore and abuse the most. Everybody's always focused on the money because that's the easiest metric to track. But our time is the only asset, it's our only asset that diminishes every second. So it's the one that I think we have to be most precious and treasured with. So when we do this, if you think about, all right, time, what would amazing look like for your time? And if you can have that as a success metric, that can go a long way. As an example, I take 2 months off a year to do adventure travel with my wife. I live at 10,000 feet in the mountains where I take at least 1 day off a week, and we do backpacking and hiking and skiing, and I feel like the luckiest guy on the planet. I've done that on purpose because time is some of my most valued assets. Now, I can also tell you that the second one is going to be around your treasure. Treasure relates to your stuff, your money, your dollars, your toys, your homes, whatever it is. Now, just because I think time is important doesn't mean I don't think those other pieces are. I love my multiple homes. I love the BMWs I drive. I love being able to have the flexibility to fly first class. And I love getting compensated well for helping people in a very positive way. And we talk about this in other videos on this channel, where it'll help you to define how you build that treasure, but what does that look like? And then how do you really lean into where you're always being a hawk on price and raising price? But the second piece in the success metric is for you to define, what does success look like you from financially? Now, I've known some people literally who live in hipster vans, travel in the country, typing away on the keyboard 30 hours a week. They make $100,000 a year. They get to live wherever they want. They ride bikes. They're ultra fit. They have a great relationship with their traveling partner. Not a bad way to go. And I would say in that particular case, that person is extremely healthy. Now, I've worked with other people who literally were billionaires and were some of the most miserable bastards on the planet. Their health wasn't there. Their relationships were shot. They didn't manage their time very well at all. And they didn't really know where they wanted to go because they hadn't defined what success looked like for them. So when you're managing your time well, and you're getting the treasure that you're looking for. Maybe it's not the huge treasure, maybe you're not flying private, but you're flying first class. Who knows what it is? You can figure out what that looks like. But I would encourage you to dream and be audacious in what you're dreaming. The third thing is, how much are you enjoying what you do? How much do you really love this? If you're doing something that lights you up, I don't care. As long as you're making enough money to get by, you win. It's the people who get up every day. It's an old cliche. If you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. But there's a lot of truth to that. And this is where the more you can define what does success look like on that integrated basis and build your life and then build your business, your successful business into that, then that gets to be the factors, or that helps you drive that success. So the three key factors in defining what amazing success factors are for business. Number one, do you feel you have the time? Is the business surviving and providing you the time and lifestyle that you want? Is it providing you the finances you're looking for? And do you enjoy it? How much do you love getting up and working in the morning? So ideally, you found some value with this. Please, subscribe to the channel. Check out some of the other videos on here. If you like, go to Aspiring Solopreneur. We've got a whole course online. Again, thank you for investing the time. Keep smiling.